The Hawaiian Comedian presents. I've been doing comedy for over 23 years. And I've been on the road. I've been in different cities. I've been different things like that.
We're here to talk about everything, man. The topics you talk about with your friends, your family, questions you got for us. Twitty in the city.
Aloha.
Twitty in the city, back at it. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. Also, by the way, big shout out to all of you liking, subscribing. We ain't forgot about you. We're getting into the comments. We're just figuring out who we're gonna hit first. But keep getting us in the comments. Keep getting the DMs. Cause like we promised, we ain't scared, Tupac. We're gonna answer them questions.
That's right.
HC, how you doing, man?
Man, I'm good. I'm good.
What's the holiday season? The reason why I'm asking, I got to figure out how we're gonna be scheduling these podcasts coming up. We got Christmas next week. You around? You going back home?
Oh, I'm gonna stay home.
Okay.
I'm gonna be home. I'm gonna be home this year.
I think I'm also going to be home. I got to talk to my agent. That's my wife. My wife does all the planning. I'm hoping. I have not seen anything on my calendar, so I think I will be here.
Okay.
If not, you'll probably talk shit about me on the podcast.
I'm gonna be here. In fact, man, I got my lights pulled down already. I'm getting ready to start hanging them and stuff. I'm behind the power curve. I should have had them hung a long time ago.
So behind the power curve, which is funny because I was going to ask you this because
what's that?
I feel like it's a never-ending question.
What?
When is the right time? The appropriate time to put up your Christmas lights?
See, now this question, you can't ask me, because if you ask me, I say January 1. Keep them up all year long.
What? No.
Yeah.
No.
Nice little lights that go around the house, keep the house well lit. Then you don't need one of those. What do they call them? The searchlights. You know, the lights that turn on?
I don't even want to talk to you. So you're one of those. Let me ask
what
you.
What are you telling me? What are you telling me? You one of those, let's let all the holidays get their turn first?
Yes. You got to show love. Let me ask you this at least. Nah, keep your headphones on. Let me ask you this, HC.
Okay.
So if you had it your way, you would be a January 1. Are you at least doing neutral light colors? Or are you sticking with the lights are up 365 and you hit me with this red and green?
Is the lights doing the same thing every year? Like, if I can have my, like, nowadays, okay, like they got these new ones, and I'm excited because they're like LED lights.
Yeah.
And you can put them up on there. Now, you can have them up there. And you can change the colors, whatever color you want to. If it's Halloween, you can turn them orange. If it's Christmas, you can turn them red. You can turn them green. You can turn them blue. You can turn them anything. And then if you don't have to now, because nowadays, okay, I can see the look on your face. So you got that look like my dad had when I was growing up. Because back in the days, the lights we had on our house, the bulbs were like this big.
Oh, they were fat.
And they were like, if they broke on you, like in your hands, like you was getting like glass shards in your fingers.
And that whole row was done.
So leaving that up a long time was a little thing. But nowadays, they have lights that you can have up and you don't even see them anymore.
See, and that's where I'm getting frustrated with myself because you're slightly winning the conversation. Because, yes, they got them now. You can barely see them. And I support when you're changing the colors up. I will say I will support if you got those lights and we got, what's the first thing that probably comes up? Valentine's Day. You do the little
like
pink.
a pink.
You do a pink and a red. I'm cool with that. Cinco de Mayo, 4th of July, Halloween.
Yeah.
But to those that just got the standard red and green.
Okay. I'm with you on that. Okay, I'm with you on that.
Can't be 365.
No.
I'm sorry.
That's like leaving your tree up like all year long for months and months. Like I have buddies of mine that keep their tree up and it'd be like March. And I'm like, dude, what are you doing?
Okay,
like,
so you do agree with me because I got people that keep everything up.
No,
I literally got a buddy.
Is different to me.
Okay,
because I will use lights as home security. That's why I like lights.
Okay,
you less likely to go and break into a house that still looks like a Christmas tree. You know what I mean? Like you just break into that one, like for real,
right?
Like everybody on this neighborhood is looking at that house.
Yeah, and I don't know. Maybe it's the get off my lawn type of guy, but I just. Like, I had people in my neighborhood that were like, oh, yeah, Halloween's over and November 1st. We're putting them up. I'm like, what?
Okay.
Thanksgiving needs some love, dog. Like, put some respect on. Like, Thanksgiving doesn't get enough love. Do you know that is probably the most cheapest and joyful, fulfilling holiday?
It is.
You get to eat for you can eat for $2 off of some fucking stuffing, dog.
Yes.
$2.
Yep.
Cranberry sauce.
Yep.
$1.89. Turkey. Fat turkey.
Hey, if you come to my house, all you got to do is show up.
Right. Like, respect. Now, that's the holiday. Literally, you ain't got to buy nobody nothing. You can tell people to bring a side, bring a dish, bring a leftover kit. And all you got to do is at least put up the turkey, put up a penguin, and put on the hat, and you can feast. You gonna tell me you gonna disrespect that for a holiday that's gonna have you
And
in
see,
some debt?
And that's what I'm saying. I'm kind of torn in between. Like, I do like it because it's festive and it's nice and it projects your house to be like,
Yeah,
but
does.
at the same point though, you're right though. You gotta there's a lot of holidays that don't get their respect. Like,
No.
I tell you what I am tired of. I'm tired of seeing and I love Christmas. Christmas is a great time of the year. I love Christmas, but I'm tired of seeing Christmas candy out at the same time that Halloween candy is out.
Oh no, you can't do that.
And it's like, oh,
you can't be cheap. You can't be cheap like that.
Like,
you
we
got
didn't even
money.
get-
You got money for all the decorations. You got the money to go get the candy. Don't be cheap.
And Thanksgiving is one of my favorite holidays, and I do like that it gets. Now, in my house when I grew up, my father, we wouldn't even go look at a tree until the day after Thanksgiving. That was what Black Friday was to us. It wasn't hurry up and go down there and get, and try to buy something cheap. It was, we got together. We still had leftovers from Thanksgiving the night before, so we went out looking for our Christmas tree, and we used to go to tree farms. And we had to walk out in the middle of the thing and have the big long wood with the metal saw at the end of it. And you had to go out and cut down your own tree and bring it back and then tie it to the top of the car. But you did that the day after Thanksgiving, and you ate turkey sandwiches on the way back to the house.
Right. Now, I will say, I had a buddy, shout out to him, that he said some people, including him, they put it up after Halloween, because for the people that do the extravagant where the whole house, like, you can't even see their grass. They got so much in the yard. Like, that's a lot of work. It is. But you ain't got to be that extreme.
Right.
Like, you could find, like, I'm not going, like, honestly, if I can't see your grass,
right,
that might be too many things. And probably some of them things you need to get rid of because you got to take an arm and a leg. You got to get a fourth generator, blow that thing up.
You know what's funny is I like watching the ones that put like the big blown up Christmas trees and the reindeers, and then it snows. And then when you go back out there in the morning, you can see them like trying to hang on halfway, or they're melting down.
All that snow was weighing down on them.
But like my neighbor, I have a neighbor that, had the lights for Halloween, but he installed these ones that where if it's on the house, you can't see them. They're they're flat, and they're in there. Now, when they turn on, they're bright. So he did like Halloween where he had the orange and the stuff like that. And now he's got like a fall light.
See, I'm cool with that.
Yeah. Because he hasn't turned on, and he showed me too. He was like, I could turn it into Christmas mode, but he's like, I'm gonna hold off.
See,
and he turned it to fall mode.
See, I'm cool I'm cool with your just your lights being up and you're at least respecting the holidays.
The holidays, yeah.
But if November 1st comes and I see Santa Claus and his reindeer in your yard,
for real,
like, what are we doing?
You got the Grinch on your chimney. Nah,
like, what are we doing, bruh? Like, come on, like, Thanksgiving. Again, it's cheaper than Christmas, and plus, I don't want to be thinking about Christmas.
And I don't think people realize that when you trying to bring Christmas in so early, you are the reason why years are going by really fast.
Oh yeah,
you got everybody looking towards Christmas to where next thing you know, everybody's standing there going like, I remember going, what? It's 2020. What?
Yeah,
like, it felt like 2020 was like yesterday. We're about 5 years from that now.
I also got to put this on people. Sorry, not people, businesses. I'm gonna put them out there. Hopefully they keep liking and subscribing. But like Walmart, you got to stop with you after Halloween.
Oh my God.
Like, you just disrespect. Like, what happened to the day after Halloween getting the discount on all that? They strip all of it out now.
Yeah, and it's like, because I that's where I find my next year's costume is because I'm going to end up paying $1.50 for a mask that would have cost me $30.
Not November 1st. That stuff is gone in the back, and they already. I remember I was out on Halloween night. I went to Walmart. I had to go get something, and they was already stripping. I'm like, dog, it's 10:45 p.m.
I remember, I think it was last year. It was still during Christmas time. It was Christmas time, and they already had Valentine's stuff ready to go.
Come on.
Valentine's was getting ready to roll. I'm like,
can we at least get to 2025? Can we at least get to the next year before we start? Like,
nah.
I'm blaming it. Like, Target, you in there too. Who else? Walmart, Hobby Lobby.
Yep.
Oh, y'all
guys
rushing.
are making the holidays happen too fast.
Yeah.
That's what makes the year feel like it just goes by so quick. Because it's like we're only waiting for these holidays to pop off.
Yeah, and also get in the comments, get in the DMs if you agree with me. But when I walk into the store and I see that, I usually don't get happy.
Right.
Like, I don't even think my wife gets happy, and she loves to buy the little 99-cent decor and all that.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you're deflating some people. It's like, oh, Christmas. Like, what are we doing? At least give me the little like thankful like little blocks and all of that. Like give me some of that. But no,
Right.
where that's stuffed in the way back in the seasonal section because you got Christmas all up in my face. So now you wonder when I'm walking around, it's like, can I help you? No. Why he's so mad? You got Santa Claus in my face.
Yeah, and you know what's funny is like if it's October and I'm looking for a cover from my barbecue grill because I know it's about to start raining, it's about to start snowing, but now I can't find it because I got to look past all these Grinches and all these reindeers and all these things in October.
Yeah, and don't hit me with the it's just a little sampling.
Right.
I didn't know a little sampling was literally the Walmart that's across the street from where we work off of Idaho Boulevard. When you walk in, they got 4 seasonal rows. It's a little sample. You got 4 rows of seasonal stuff, and all 4 rows is already Christmas.
I
could understand if it was like 1 row was Christmas and the rest was Thanksgiving. I can respect that. But you put the whole row for Christmas. You basically giving Thanksgiving the bird for somebody like me. It was like, wait a minute, dog.
See, and I used to like the way stores used to blend because, like, when you went from Halloween to Thanksgiving, it was still kind of the same colors because you were still in fall.
It was a smooth transition.
Boom, then it transitioned into the Halloween to Thanksgiving to Christmas. Boom.
I used to work at Target. I was the what do you call them? I was the truck unloader.
You had a red shirt?
Oh yeah, red shirt tucked in, baby, with the khakis.
With the khakis?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Picture you that. Did it say Twitty or did it say Isaiah?
It said Twitty.
Okay.
I've always gone by Twitty.
Okay.
So, yeah, I think I was the only person that got his last name on it. But every now and then during the holidays, the truck haulers, we would go help and stock the seasonal stuff.
Gotcha.
And it was the process. I remember like it was yesterday. Halloween, boom, whole seasonal section lit up, got everything. Then you had 2 rows. Let's say there's 10 rows. 2 rows dedicated. All the Halloween stuff, it's got to get pushed to there. If it can't fit there, put it in the back. Then we're getting ready for Thanksgiving. But we're going to let the Halloween stuff stay out for at least 2 weeks. Mark it down, clearance, final. Now you move that out the way. Now you got all your Thanksgiving stuff. And as soon as Thanksgiving hit, Black Friday hit. While they're working up in the front for Black Friday, we're in the back. Now we're doing the same thing. Thanksgiving stuff. You go to the 2 rows. These other 8, we get ready for Christmas. Thanksgiving stuff. Mark it down. Mark it down.
Right.
By week 3, clearance. Now we got all the Christmas stuff. Now we don't even get a clearance opportunity. I remember I used to rack up on the clearance thing.
You wait for that?
Oh, 100%. Like you said, to get ready for next year, like the little knickknacks and stuff to say like, oh yeah, I'm festive and get that little thing that might have said Happy Halloween was like $10. Pff, got it for $2.50.
Yeah.
And I got my employee discount, $1.75, baby.
Yep.
Like we all used to live off of that. And now I feel like if you ain't in that store on the day of that actual holiday,
you ain't getting nothing.
Yeah, you can't be like, oh, I'll get it tomorrow. They're going to have it on clearance.
Nope.
It's going to be in the back.
Yep.
So, man, so you are a November, you can put them up, but are you?
Be respectful.
You're okay.
Be respectful.
That's all I ask.
Yeah.
Just be respectful.
Now,
just be respectful.
The way my neighbor has it with his lights. Okay?
I think I like him.
And
cool.
Oh yeah, he's hella cool. He lives right across the street from me. And the way he has it, I mean, you can't tell that he has lights. So like, I think if you can tell, then you need to wait. Like when you start hanging icicles,
yes,
them icicle lights, and you start doing your tree and everything, it's like, hold on now, relax.
Yeah.
It's like my neighbor hadn't put all the Christmas stuff out there yet, but he still got the lights. I think after Thanksgiving, he gonna go full blown. He gonna have to blow up stuff in there for December, and I'm like, that's perfect.
You know what? I'm even respectful. Even if you want to start now putting it up, I'd be cool. I'd be cool if you started, because Thanksgiving is next week. Like if he wanted to start the process.
So how you feel about eating your turkey dinner and staring at a Christmas tree?
I mean, I ain't gonna like it, but again, I will at least respect that you're not somebody again that's out there on November 1st and you just hit me.
Oh,
with
you know
everything.
it was. You know that as soon as Halloween was done, anybody that has a tree in their house right now. We're not even in December. If they have their tree up in their house, right? If I got to look at your Christmas tree while I'm enjoying my Thanksgiving dinner, and I'm not talking about you just got a tree in your house.
Oh, no, it's fully decorated. It's locked in.
Fully decorated. Popcorn, the little balls, the little star on
Probably
the top.
got presents already under it.
Exactly. Now, Because that's like a big slap in the face to Thanksgiving.
It is.
That's like telling Thanksgiving, like, yeah, but you see me standing in the corner. They waiting on me, but they waiting on me right now, but they gotta deal with you and your little turkey.
They waiting on me and your little.
That's what I think the tree is saying when it's standing in the corner during Thanksgiving.
I'd be like, wait a minute, dog. This turkey is delicious. Don't be calling my meat little.
Yeah,
like don't be out here talking
it's like,
smack.
This turkey did its thing. Like this turkey, 20 pounds. We about to get down with this turkey.
Yeah.
And at the whole time, this turkey got to look over in the tree, and they're like, yeah, but you know who they really waiting for?
That's why they put me up.
I've been here since November 1. Like I've been here after.
We putting too much hate and pressure on Christmas.
I'm telling you, now there is going, and I think because there's a couple of states already that have all year round Christmas stores, all year round. I know there's one in California. I know there is.
It's 3-6. Why?
It's in like Folsom in the Sacramento area, and it's a one all because there are folks that will keep their house straight decorated all year long.
I'm a guy and I like simplicity, but I don't want to see the same thing. My wife has gotten me so trained. Like I expect stuff to be up for a couple of months. I'm like, we're gonna switch it up.
I don't think she's got you trained. I think she's just enhancing what's already inside of you.
I like that.
I think she knows that you can't stand that, so she's enhancing that. She's like, nope, he ain't gonna like that in about 5 days, so might as well just get rid of that.
But yeah, like 360. I can't think of a holiday. I love me some Thanksgiving. I don't think I could have my fall Thanksgiving stuff up 365.
Yep.
And I would probably, like, out of all the holidays, Thanksgiving is number one.
Think about it. I got homemade mashed potatoes. I got turkey. I got vegetables. I got pies. I got cakes. I got
pies.
Yeah. Like I like pumpkin pie. I like pumpkin pie before and after my meal on Thanksgiving. Oh yeah, especially if it's a good pumpkin pie, especially like homemade pumpkin pie. Then you got sweet potato pie, which I really like. Sweet potato pie. But me, when I'm full, pumpkin. I get to sit down and recline my feet and watch football. What?
And guess what? When you get hungry, you make a little snack.
Done.
Biggest thing about Thanksgiving that I love, and it took me a while to, I don't know, it's the fat kid in me, but taking the Hawaiian roll, opening it up, and you put stuffing, mashed potatoes,
oh my God,
turkey, gravy, bun on top.
You know, that's a Hawaiian Thanksgiving. That's just what we do. That's our sandwiches. That's how we do it.
Maybe I got a little Hawaiian in me.
Like I'm telling you, you probably do. Like we're gonna have to make a trip to Hawaii. We're gonna have to make a trip down there.
I'm down.
And take you down. We got to go down there for Thanksgiving.
Twitty in the city is mobile now. We can make it happen.
We can go down there.
Ain't nothing stopping me with food.
Oh, that's
just
all
say
day.
the word.
That's all day.
There's
a rule. There is a rule in our house, and the number one rule, and it lives even into my own house. Like this is how I was raised as Polynesian is like we keep our traditions, we keep our stuff. I do ask people to take their shoes off. I do say, but we have a number one rule, and the rule is this. And my auntie said it, my mom used to say it, and we say that if you leave the house hungry,
oh, that's on you.
That's your own fault. That's your own fault, 100%. If you leave and you're like, man, I'm hungry, that was your own fault. You could have made your plate. You could have got something to eat while you was there.
Yeah, I leave stuffed.
And my Hawaiian side, my family and back in home in Hawaii will tell you, dude, they will offer you as much food as you want. But they're going to ask you once. They're not going to keep coming back to you and be like, you sure you're not hungry? You sure you're not hungry?
Yeah.
They're going to ask you once, you hungry? You hungry? Eat.
I think that's...
And if you say I'm not hungry, you can't come back later on.
No.
Once Auntie got the kitchen clean and everything put away, you can't be there like, hey, can I make a plate? No.
I got to write this down. We need to... I got a topic we got to dive into.
Okay.
Because a lot of this... I think Hawaiians and blacks are like long distance cousins. Because we got them same rules, but it was not from my auntie, it was from my grandma. Because when grandma cleaned the kitchen.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's like from my aunties and my uncles in Hawaii, like it's placed by our elders. So my grandma, my tutu, like that. And that's what we call our great grandma is tutu lady. So like my great grandma, like my great grandpa, my grandpas, my uncles, like back home. Yeah. When they said it takes a village to raise a child, like we was a real actual village.
Yeah.
So
we got to have that conversation. You know what? Get in the DMs, get in the comments again. You got any comments, got any questions you want to ask us, or if you want to throw a hate on me because I'm disrespecting you for Christmas, lay it on me. I'll shout you out. This is another Hawaiian Community Entertainment Twitty in the City episode. We got to talk about family traditions because I got some stuff that I think you also had the same rules when it came to whoever was in that kitchen. You stayed out of that kitchen.
And I would love to tap into that episode. But I want to tell people at home too, like, listen, hey, this is our 3rd episode. We know we see people who just watching.
Oh yeah,
who just coming in there. Stop. If you already here, you already seen episode 1, 2, and this is number 3 right now. You already with us. Then what's stopping you? Hit subscribe. Hit like. Come on in.
Don't be like that tree at Christmas during Thanksgiving.
That's right.
See me.
Yeah.
Another Twitty in the City episode. Till next week. We out.